time's for real. Are you guys ready? Okay then, begin!
Let's begin.
May the best man win. I intend to.
Venomous Rule Battle!
それでは第9回戦
この発旋部
I mean, we here Wednesday. You know what time it is. Mace Spider Can here, aka Mr. AKA the Shiesty Sorcerer. You know what I mean, follow the Bled Cartel on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. You know, if you want to hang out later on tonight, we'll be going live later on the TikTok. You know, shout out to the Chinese Negroes that's running that. You know what I mean,
shout out 10 Cent.
You got the green light.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Blerd.com, Bled Official on YouTube and Facebook, and you know, go get some merch for them. And you know, the con season is starting, so expect to see them everywhere you go. He's not on here, but Hollywood Sensei repping that. Excuse me. Sheesh. Okay, just don't want to show.
Did we lose Cam?
We gonna show it?
Nope, he's back.
Damn.
You back.
Me?
Yeah.
Shouts out to
The struggle is real tonight.
It is.
It's probably a Wi-Fi.
It's just crazy.
Shots
Could
fired.
be. Very well could be.
That 56K modem, crazy.
Damn.
Shout out to the 4G Negroes.
Oh, there he went. There he went. That was beautiful.
Damn, all that shit talk here. Look, I got booted.
Look, I was gonna say that nigga talked himself right out the room.
We'll start with Geeks. So go ahead, Geeks, and we'll work our way down the road. Everybody gonna do that. Our normal shout
Okay.
outs.
Nerdcore hip hop artist extraordinaire. Actually booked my plane ticket to go to Austin, Texas to shoot the music video. I got 3 shows lined up. Tupelo Con, one in New Orleans. I have Nerdvana. 4, because I also got booked to perform at that Geekdom Con in Pennsylvania. So it's a lot of stuff that's in the
Careful
works.
being a nigga in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Shouts out to Noiseless Poet. You've been quiet on the internet, or maybe the algorithm hasn't been pushed my way a little bit.
Oh no, bro! I've been on there making videos. That's why I know it'd be bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. I do my little anime videos and whatnot.
Alright.
Hey, I love getting kicked off my own shit. Thanks.
What's Spider Cam and everything he got going on.
Anyway,
keep going through our.
I was gonna say, just go, keep on going.
Fuck niggas. I was gonna do shout outs, but apparently, shout out to the 4G internet that you fucking have apparently. But we're talking about anime that fell off. So
You cut us off mid shout out.
You know, you was going around introducing ourselves and shit.
We're done.
You're cutting us off.
What you need? How you gonna let one
I was
person
gonna say,
go?
damn, this
All right,
nigga
so what's
No,
going on,
just,
guys?
go ahead, BMT.
What's going on, you guys? Blerd Media TV.
We're
You
done.
can catch me on TikTok. Definitely, you can catch me on TikTok and as well as YouTube and also on Twitch TV. Get on. I talk about the latest anime shows coming out, as well as doing content and guest hosting with fellow Blerd and the Bled Cartel. So, holla at your boy and follow, like, share, and subscribe.
Damn, I think someone's in the back, by the way.
Philly.
What's up?
It's all on you, Philly.
Philly Anime Boy. You can catch me on TikTok talking about having anime takes, movie takes, anything nerd like culture. I'm there talking about it.
Watson_the Gray Head, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. More so focusing on more anime, everything. Speaking with MBG Moonbeam on that. But yeah, shouts out to her and everything y'all got going on. and segue into it. What's going on, Ebony Moonbeam?
Hey everybody, it's your girl Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer as well as 1/3 co-host of the Female Bled podcast, Waifu Views, that airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. We will be having a show. We're ending our detective anime series this weekend. We'll be talking about ID Invaded, which came out in 2020. Really good show. And yeah, we have a lot more stuff coming for you guys, so be sure to check it out.
Oh, well, you already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag, here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag, same gimmick, different day. You know the vibes. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Got a special guest, Sir King
Hey,
Wolf.
the one thing I will.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh,
my shit is not working today.
Are we doing a review on that?
You're messing up.
Are we doing a review on that?
No, we already did it.
Oh, okay.
We did 3-episode rule.
Posted up was 3-episode rule last week on solo leveling. So be sure to check that out on the Bled Cartel's YouTube page. We had a couple of guests from the Bled Cartel's Roundtable there, and check it out.
And then we got the healer coming up, I think.
We got a guest, Sir Cam.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fuck. So, if y'all can hear me, right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, your 56K fucked it up, though.
I recognize her off of TikTok. But you go ahead.
Right, I mean, the fuck. So we did anime that fell off. So
Wait, introduce your guest.
For Prime, he'll get there. He'll get there. I need to get my shit together because this is egregious.
Oh,
hold on.
As much as he be talking about McDonald's Wi-Fi on people, his shit is trash today, y'all.
Yeah, so you get that files or that Xfinity.
So that nigga need one of them Wi-Fi boosters off Temu.
An example of an anime that fell off would be Promised Neverland. Season 2 was garbage. Everything was bad about it. So we're gonna go through anime. You tell me when the anime fell off.
Ooh.
Fair?
Okay.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And King Wolf, we coming on from TikTok. So y'all tell me, did Vinland Saga fall off or
no?
No.
I can't say it did. No, not really.
Unless you got a low attention span, that's the only way it fell off for you. Unless you got a low attention span, that's the only way that show fell off, because the second season is definitely story heavy and leave out a lot of action, but it's still good, but it didn't fall off in no type of way. You just got to pay attention. And you know, there's new generation anime fans, if shit ain't happening in the first 5 minutes, oh, this joint trash, this joint garbage, I don't like it, it's too much talking. That's all you see on TikTok.
I would definitely agree. I would definitely say Vinland Saga Season 2 actually evolved from a
added some depth, yo.
It evolved from an irrational boy who couldn't see the actual forest to
a man with no enemies.
To a man, right? That literally, I mean, they got a lot of quotes in there that literally showed you his evolution of his thought process, the characters. They gave more in-depth backstory. It was definitely mental chess, as well as they had their own share of action going on. So there weren't you got your action as well as your mental chess of backstories going on in there. So it did actually.
The pop for season 2, when we just saw Thorfinn put his fists up, that nigga didn't even have a weapon or nothing, but nigga put his hands up. He was like, let's go.
I would say with Vinland Saga, people don't understand that what we got. I think people went into season 1 thinking that that's what it was always going to be. Like that was the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. And what season 1 actually was a prequel to let you know what the true story, where the true story began and where it came from, which is what we got in season 2 and what we're going to continue to get in the anime from the manga. So they just needed to let you know how wild this nigga was, so you can really appreciate what's about to continuously happen. Because really, what we got in season 1 is not Vinland Saga, and that's not the core of Vinland Saga. That was just a prequel on how Thorfinn became Thorfinn and why he is on the path that he's on. Right. And so this is the one time that I would say that this is when manga readers come into play.
Let's
because
go.
if you would have read the manga, or if you would have done a little bit of research, you would have known that what you got in season 1 was not what Vinland Saga was supposed to be, and then you knew what to expect moving forward, instead of sitting there and then judging season 2 as it was a downgrade, when really, if anything, it was expertly written. It was the animation was even damn near even better, and you still got all the fights, all the key fights and stuff. You didn't really lose much action. You just lost rabid dog version of Thorfinn, which is the whole point.
We still got Hebby though. That nigga out there.
Anybody else for Vinland Saga before we move on?
Talk to these niggas.
I don't think it fell off at all. Like I actually agree with everyone here that said what happened with it. But to be honest, I think it slowed down because it was the lack of fights at the ending. Like that's what kind of, even for me, that would kind of slow me down of being a bit interested. But I got interested with the story of like him growing and learning what it was, like what it meant to be the warrior and not the, you know what I'm saying, what Askeladd and all them was trying to show them. You see what I'm saying?
What? Oh, you back?
You lost it. He's back.
All right, but I was just basically saying I was just happy I was able to actually see him see it. You know what I'm saying? He actually saw his new world and what he wanted to build. I'm glad about that. But no, I don't think it fell off at all, to be honest.
Rip Askeladd.
I think the thing about it, just before we go, when they first started off Vinland Saga, you actually see Thorfinn already as a man on a boat. So all it just showed you was how the boy became the man. Like that's the first season. So and
season 2 gave us a bit of a focus on Canute too. So it was just, you know what I mean? Season 3 will be amazing. Go read Vinland Saga, folks.
Might have to.
Ready for the next one, Cam?
I think he's
Cam
frozen.
Shiesty. Oh.
I may have to control it.
I think that's but while he's fixing that, I think that's the reason why certain animes get picked on, like a Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
That there's no thought process. Okay, Akame got killed.
Oh, okay.
He just didn't like the whole anime together.
Akame get killed definitely fell off because fucking the ending. If you've ever read Akame got killed, it is nothing like how it ended in the anime. Not remotely, not even close.
Okay.
Kame, you already know what I'm about to say, right? We are talking about the anime. The anime cannot fall off because it did not follow the manga.
Well, no.
I'm in the gray area with that. Because people that been reading it, people that read it before the anime dropped, they were expecting something else. But people, like, if you could adapt like normal people, like just going by the anime, I'm gonna say it didn't fall off. Just if I'm going straight by the anime, it kept pace, it kept the action. Only thing I think they got happy with was killing people off.
Were you pleased with the ending?
Stretch them out a little bit more. No, them niggas. He started hitting the rapid button, like the rapid fire. Like, get that nigga out of here.
They're not all dead.
Get that shorty out of here. Just, you know what I mean? He just started wiping people off.
So the minute, the reason why I don't
No,
do
but
that,
I get what you're saying, but does that count? If
No,
we're
it don't,
talking
because-
about does an anime fall off, so we're only going based off of what the anime gives us, not what the source material gave us versus the anime. That's why I say that we have to be very specific. Now, can you sit there and say, oh, I would have liked it better if it gave me what the manga gave me. Yes, but if you go into the perspective and the view of just looking at the anime, did it continue pace? Did the story stay consistent or whatever? Like, ignore whatever you knew. Was the story itself consistent? Did it do what it needed to do? Did you walk away from it feeling like this is a good anime that I would recommend?
Yeah,
Okay, then
I would recommend it. I would recommend it to anybody. Yes, it stayed the pace the whole time.
I'm gonna say this. First off, I didn't mind people dying because literally they said that in the beginning
that's not
that
true.
we're assassins. Like we all have to bite the dust. Like even the commander already bit off her lifespan using that final move. So if that's the case, we might do the same thing with One Piece, the live action, and also the anime and the manga. So y'all got to play them games straight down the middle. So
there's a big difference between a 20-something episode anime and 1,000 episodes. Come on now, we're not doing that.
If they wrote the anime and people say, "Hey, this was good. I got to see my characters do what they did. They got their vengeance. They finished the mission."
But you didn't though. Here's the thing. This wasn't a finally wrapped up bow. Everyone died. Like this was, and okay,
there's a lot of animes like that where everybody dies. There's a lot of animes like that where, I mean, Spike didn't live.
And I think that's realistic. Like, I don't know why us as anime watchers, because we've gotten so used to this happy-go-lucky shonen shit, where there's a happy ending at the end. These niggas is killing people.
That's why I like JJK.
And if they end up dead, then that's what happens. They are not fighting.
But get rid of the plot armor. Get rid of all that. That's what I'm talking about.
Here was my
fuck on the plot armor. We don't need that.
It was the way that they died that was more unsatisfactory to me because there were so many different ways. Like even I understand, you have a budget on the anime, so you couldn't finish the anime before the source material was done. We've seen this happen multiple times where an anime comes. Think about the original Hellsing. Before they went back and fixed it with Ultimate, the whole last part of Hellsing never happened before. Like they were literally making this shit up on the fly, which is exactly what happened with the Kame ga Kill. They didn't have the money to keep going, so they tied this shit up in some of the most convoluted ways possible.
Real quick. Can we agree in the Kame ga Kill there was a drop off point?
Yes. After Mine died.
They got to 2 seasons. What they supposed to do? Everybody dead.
It was a drop off point.
I don't think it really dropped off.
I don't think it dropped off. I didn't like that Mine died, but I don't think it was a drop off for me to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep watching this.
Yeah,
I feel like a drop off for me is something like I feel like a drop off for me or falling off for me is something like what we saw in season 2 of Shield Hero, where I was like addicted to season 1, and midway through I was like, fuck this goddamn turtle, and I turned that bitch off and I ain't been back.
Hey, well, you should go back. You should go back because the turtle. Listen, the turtle was an important plot point.
So we have an understanding that it fell off. A Kame ga Kill fell off. So
no, you're saying that, but there's like 4 people on there that disagree.
Well, what's the majority looking like?
My internet is definitely not trustworthy, so I'm gonna kind of speed past this a little tiny bit.
It's time to go around the circle then.
I told you
I think it fell off. I think it fell off like later on in the season. You could tell just by watching, but I continued to watch it. But it definitely did fall off.
I agree with that one right there. That's what I'm saying. It fell off coming to the end. And then
I'm gonna watch it.
Everything just kind of dropped from then. It was like
I was like, y'all
you lost interest.
Y'all were not expecting Tatsumi to beat S-Death.
So what made y'all stay for
go read the manga and tell me you don't expect
another
him to
10 episodes?
Kid with 2 months of training.
I had to finish the story. Unfortunately, I had to finish the story. Listen, I'm gonna post this because I heard it before. You tell me.
Oh Lord.
Was it a drop off? Did it fall off?
It was never a drop off.
No, wait, hold on. Don't say it was never a drop off.
No.
It was never
to this day.
Development in the last arc. Oh no,
they were actually drop off.
Hold on. We understand Chapter Bled is probably the greatest tournament arc of all time. We understand that. I mean,
The Dark Tournament. There we go. Chapter Black was.
We understand the Dark Tournament was greatest tournament all the time. We understand that Chapter Black was Estelle the story. The drop-off point was the
Saint Beast.
Was the Demon World tournament the drop-off?
Yes. The last arc was the drop-off.
The drop-off.
No cool.
I think the first drop-off was the Saint Beast, in my opinion. There were two fall-offs in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Is it fall-offs?
I think Yu Yu Hakusho got better when the Saint Beast came. Because that first arc when he fought the first pulled the same move he had, that joint was trash.
Okay, so
Yu Yu Hakusho was not all that from the start.
I'm trying to figure out these drop-offs because every time, like every mission, he's getting stronger. Like he only had a spirit gun. Saint Beast, he had a spirit shotgun. Everybody started having spiritual moves. Then after that, by the time he got the Dark Tournament, he had the Spirit Wave. Came to Sensui, hey, bruh, you can't beat me. I'm an S-class dude. Well, damn, I'm sucked. Well, guess what? I go actually meet my dad. So now you got the whole backstory of the Monzaku family of how they actually get down. Then what does dad tell him? Like, hey, bro, you're going to outlive a lot of humans. Go back, marry Keiko, live your life. That was the end. He literally is the top dog of the earth. Like, what do y'all want the boy to do? Like,
but people are saying that the Demon World Tournament should have never happened.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
But see, this is the thing. He didn't get to flesh it out. He didn't get to flesh it out before the jump. They made him rush the ending of it.
They did. It happens all too often.
They made him rush the ending of it, but you don't see that. You don't see that they skipped the tournament until like the last two episodes.
Always got some damn excuse.
How can you really say it fell off when you watch the whole shit?
Use that as an excuse. Like people, like all types of shit happen that makes mangakas either rush things or stuff like that. We are going strictly based off of what we received in the anime. And in response to Reginald II, just because it had a proper ending does not mean it didn't drop off at some point. Like,
two things can definitely be true.
It doesn't mean those are two different things.
Real quick, go around real quick. Everybody get their opinions. I'm a Yu Yu Hakusho Negro. I think it was probably 4 prolific episodes in that. One was the first episode where everybody was going to Demon World. Kuwabara felt the way that he was part of a team that was ride or die for him, and everybody was actually being selfish for their own means, and he felt like he was hurt. His feelings was hurt about that. So that was one. Number 2 was when Yomi fought Yusuke. And Yusuke didn't know. Yusuke actually said, "I don't know what I'm fighting for. I fought for other people's means, for them to get peace for the lives that they lived before me, and I never got a reason to fight for myself." And then that was it. He just never figured out what he was fighting for. I thought that was very prolific that we finally got that in that season. And then Kurama's backstory and Hiei's backstories were very good. So I don't think Yu Yu Hakusho fell off at all. That's just
exactly. They trying to say it's the Dark World tournament shit.
It did. You got a lot of stuff from that.
They all end up being S-class demons. What the
Maybe
hell?
it just didn't live up to expectations. Maybe that's better than saying it fell off.
Geezer, do you think it fell off or no?
In some ways, yeah. I guess it's just the intensity of the final season. It just didn't kind of size up to everything leading up to the to the Dark Tournament. But that's my opinion, though. That's mine.
Noiseless.
I don't think it fell off. At most, it's the one episode at the end that people didn't enjoy. But you know,
you got a wig split. So I mean, you got to go out a couple days. Ebony, you fell off or no?
I don't have an opinion.
Watson.
I think it didn't fall off. There's only so much. I think there's only so much action you can do. It's like, where's the intelligence? And I think when it slowed down, that's where that showed itself. Yeah, because I'm simple. So I think. I mean, he's a spirit detective, so that played into it.
Used to be.
That BMT, did it fall off for you?
No, it finished. It ended the chapter. He's getting married. He got to be an S-class and also know about the truth about his backstory that his sister doesn't love him and his mom. Kurama, he got to close his chapter, and Kuwabara is going to high school. Everybody got their goals. Everybody,
Yeah.
I mean, college. So everybody met their goals. Everybody met their goals, and he's gonna go marry Keiko. So what else y'all want? I mean, the dude's gonna live. He gonna
Nigga
outlive.
went and opened a restaurant.
We got Afro. We got Afro. You think it fell off?
I do. There was just. Here's the thing. I constitute a fall off, and if I stopped caring about it at certain points, like I look at when I started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, thoroughly enthralled as a young 8-9-year-old, however old I was at the time, thoroughly enthralled. But when you get to certain, but when you get to certain points and you just don't care, what else do you call that but a fall off?
All right, real quick.
That sounds like that's my
Philly anime bull. King Wolf, do you think it fell off or?
No, I don't think it fell off at all. I think it's just you just didn't like the ending. The ending is like no one does though. No one wants to like the ending of the story. So but the story never
that
fell
OVA
off
though picked shit
You know what I'm
up.
saying? I never felt like it fell off. I'll watch it again to this day. So I mean, like, and then I have multiple people that refer it. So it's like, come on now.
Philly anime bull, did it?
To me, no cool ball development. Since those fighting, like, yeah, your great grandfather, whoever he was, to
your blood ancestor.
It was just like at this point, I didn't care no more. It's just like, especially about the tournament, like you having a tournament for the strongest demon John. If he was that strong, he could have really just finished off the other two and wrapped this whole joint up. Like the last tournament wasn't really needed.
But you got to remember, the point of the tournament was to avoid a civil war.
The way they hyped that man up, he should have been able to end them two and wrap this shit up.
I got what everybody's saying. Real quick, just like, listen. All right, the next one, please keep it a buck. Like, I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Come on, keep it a buck. Come on.
Let's be honest.
There was no fall off. It was just no continuation.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Okay.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
That was
y'all agree that
that's a fact.
That's literally the fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Greed Island coming after York New was the definite fall off. You got to think, we had York New City, one of my favorite arcs in anime, followed by fucking Greed Island, which was garbage.
Oh, hell no,
Greed Island was garbage.
Greed Island was
garbage when you coming from York City. It's garbage when you coming from York City.
I will give you that. It was not of the caliber, but it was not trash.
BMT, you like Greed Island, right?
Yes.
Do you like Duelist Kingdom?
God.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
That's a lie. I was about to say that's a fucking lie.
What was bad about Greed Island? They were literally.
Do you like Duelist Kingdom? You like season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom?
They were literally developing.
That's literally all it was.
Hold on. So did they not develop men on Greed Island? Did they not get better men?
Shout out to Biscuit.
Yeah. Shout out to Razor too, out here hitting balls.
Well, hold on. Wasn't that one of the things as being 100? You got to find a master.
The nigga said, if I got the bomb, then I could use leap, then I could use leap, then I could use leap.
God literally lost his eye and a hand on Greed Island, bro. And I mean, what else did y'all expect the boy to do, bro? He's fighting people way better than
Greed
him.
Island was ass.
Greed Island is definitely the weakest. No matter how you put it, Greed Island is still the weakest.
Damn, you gonna tell me that dodgeball match was that dodgeball match sucked?
Garbage.
No, it was fire, but that arc is still the weakest. No matter how you put it, that arc is still the weakest out of all of them.
Hard battle. It was Duelist Kingdom. That's all it was.
It was a little suspect. It was a little suspect, but
we're not going down that road.
I was about to say, Ebony Moonbeam ain't about to have
I like the team up with Gon and Hasuka.
Their brain. Is that what y'all saying? I don't like intellectual animes.
But would we say it fell off if we got the Black Whale 1 animated like they're talking about doing? If we get an animated version of the Black Whale 1, if we get a See Beyond Netero, if we get
almost every season is a training season in Hunter x Hunter, so I'm not going to use that as Green Island is what's the name? It's not.
I mean, that's
be an ex nigga if you want to be.
They still training when they fighting the ants.
No, they look. Technically, they got their ass.
Chimera Ant art with an L too. So
yeah, I would say the Chimera Ant arc is
on the internet hating on Chimera Ant art, but that That arc was fire. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That arc was fire.
So hold on, wait. From everything from Cortoto Yuppie and fucking all of Shia Poof and all of these like horrible fucking like we could have done so much more with this. Like the whole what was it? Old boy that had the nin overtime shit. Fucking you enjoyed that? This convoluted fucking
the minute them niggas invaded that castle, that arc became gold.
Y'all don't like it because
The minute
in Hunter x Hunter, it's not just about
apparently,
strength, it's actually
it's
about
showing
strategy.
in a hiatus. You get a buy. Like
Y'all don't like niggas that have strategy, bro. Why do y'all be watching cards?
That is one of the best raid arcs ever. Like the way they raided that castle against to get to King Ant, you can't say that shit wasn't fire. All the fights that's popping off in there.
Are we really saying Hunter x Hunter fell off? We really saying
I got you being.
Yes.
I got you. I got everybody. I got
for real.
King will
silent.
Be an ex nigga if you want to be.
Don't be an ex nigga.
I don't care. I don't care. I will. But these dudes are kids. These are kids.
Here we go with Monterey.
Well, hold on. That is a valid point.
We're not
I don't want to discredit them.
We're not even done yet. How is it fell off? And we ain't even done yet.
Well, hold on. Do you think they're honestly gonna
slander, right? I heard some Hunter slander going on up here.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
I heard of some Hunter slander. Like we're trying to defend that Hunter didn't fall off when it greatly fell off multiple times throughout the anime. Like what are we talking about?
Where it fell off? Where it fell off? Where it fell off? Where you lose interest?
I mean, I'm not even gonna go into the Greed Island. I'm gonna go into like one of the most overrated arcs in the entire show.
Chimera Ant
arc. It greatly fell off halfway through the arc. I can name you. Let's see, the time where the Chimera Ant King decided to play chess with Komugi and the entire threat level of the Chimera Ant King basically went out the window, and he became not an antagonist before he even got to lay eyes on Gon. I can go the route where Killua and Yuppie decided to fight against each other, and the whole build up with Yuppie and the strong arm dude decided to go out the window when Yuppie became a genius halfway through and decided not to even fight them for the rest of it. I can go when Poof and the Smoke Hunter were basically hugging each other in a whole rainbow world for the entirety of 5 episodes up until, oh my bad, you're not gonna fight at all. We're just gonna have Poof run away halfway through the fight and go to the Chimera Ant King. Which part do you want me to go to? Please.
That's hunting show. They're hunters.
My bad.
We even go to the episode or like a Naruto episode. If you look at it,
my bad. Do we even need to go to?
It's a hunting show.
Oh my bad, you're right. It's a hunting. No, it's a hunting show. You're right. So let me go to the end part where they decided to revive the King Ant who got destroyed by a nuke and only to revive him, make him stronger, come out with so much more greater power, and then get killed off by poison. Let's go to that part too. There's no way you're not gonna tell me that arc is fall off. I'm sorry.
We gotta be honest about this.
It fell off.
It felt so.
No. Tell me why there's more top antagonists in the arc.
Mental battle animes.
Hold on.
Don't ever bring up no mental battle animes. No strategy anime.
Believe me, I won't.
Be side-eyeing the hell out of y'all after a while.
All right, real quick. Let's get noises in here. Speak your truth.
I'm just saying, if Monterey, it sounded to me like he just don't like the anime.
No, I don't like that.
That noise is finished.
Because he sitting there
you can.
talking about, you basically brought up parts of everything that happened throughout pretty much the show.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of bad
You
parts.
don't like it. You don't like it. But
wait.
Come on, man. You supposed to like.
The overwhelming opinion about the show in general, a vast majority of everyone who watches it favors the Chimera Ant art over everything.
That was
okay. Like you and me are both on the same TikTok. I can guarantee you, it's not an overwhelming majority. I can promise you that.
So
you're getting way more comfortable.
Aside from the people like all of us who actually sit there and analyze everything about these shows,
which is why York City is the best.
It is. I mean, from
Most
character
people-
development to fucking
Character introduction, yeah, it had
I
the
mean,
best.
come
Hold
on.
on. Like to defend this point, I love Hunter x Hunter. I loved it. I really believe that Hunter x Hunter had the potential to be like have as many episodes of like Naruto and One Piece with like the explanation of Nin, the things that you could do with it, the things you could have did with so many of the
One of the
characters,
best power
and the characters
sets.
are basically like unwritten and unfinished. Like I could even go to the end of the not the end of the anime, but the end of the anime that they've shown thus far, where you decided to basically write out your two main characters that have carried the show up until the point of where we stopped
that's
off
what they
at
did in the
Killer
manga
Wolf.
too.
No.
Gon and Killua aren't on the Black Whale one.
They're not
I'm not adding the manga. I'm not adding the manga.
They're not there.
right now.
I'm not adding the manga. I'm literally just going based off the show. When we decided to write out the two, basically the main characters that have carried the show from the beginning, other than Karapika, who came in like a couple of arcs, like not the Chimera Ant, but the York New City
But
arc
it's
and stuff
meant
like
to
that.
do that though, Mon, right? It's meant to
No,
do that.
the show fell off at multiple points, especially at that point because Karapika hadn't even been brought up for two arcs.
Let's slow down.
I don't agree with that.
But you gotta think in the manga, we're in the Karapika arc.
It's called Hunter x Hunter.
Real quick. So I'm gonna go through one at a time for this one. Just let me know when it fell off.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Are we talking about the arc or are we talking about the movie, the BoJack movie? I can say at the BoJack movie, I feel like it fell off the BoJack movie.
It didn't fall off.
If we're talking Z, GT, or Super, when did it drop off?
You include Super, it fell off.
So I ain't finna talk bad about
Hold on, you include Super, we got something to talk about.
Creator himself.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't give a fuck about TP.
Super is the fall off.
You gonna start with MVP. Everybody slow down.
But Super got one of the most popular moments ever in Dragon Ball, so how is it a fall off?
New generation.
They got a lot of moments now, though.
It's a Dragon Ball Negroes, so MVP.
Yeah,
when was the drop off? Z, GT, or Super? When was the drop off? Just let me know.
GT.
After Boo.
All right, so we're gonna go Philly Anime Boy because MVP is muted. So let me know.
It fell off during GT and it got back up during Super. You can't tell me no movies. The Resurrection of Frieza. Not everybody in their mind went to go see that shit and blew their mind. Super Saiyan, Blue Goku, Vegeta, Gold Frieza. Like, come on. Then you go into the show, goddamn Ultra Instant. Then people reading the goddamn manga, Ultra Ego Vegeta, Black Frieza, Moro. Like, it just get better and better and better.
Transformations don't make shit better.
Shit. It just it's still fire. It's still fire to this day.
So you're saying GT when it slowed down?
GT,
which is crazy. I love GT. Let's not have GT slander.
That's the one time y'all get a rap. That's the one time
watching your Dragon Ball Negro. When did Dragon Ball fall off, or did it fall off?
I don't think it fell off at all. It's been consistent in what it has been producing. That's why it's one of the most grossing and continuing animes. Period.
It's been consistently screaming.
Let him cook.
All you did was fireballs in GT. There's no real fighting in that joint.
Okay, my bad. I'm back whenever.
Omega Shenron wasn't real fighting.
I'm back whenever.
The whole Dark Dragon Ball arc, like all of the Black Star Dragon, from fucking the fat wind one that was blowing tornadoes to Nova.
Let Watson cook, please.
So I can understand where people believe it fell off, but I think it's just been given the same consistency. It's just taking a while here and there for it to just come out. Because we'll still watch it as much bullshit as we're getting from it, but I don't think it really fell off. All the fighting, the power-ups, that transformations, that's what it is now. I don't think it really fell off. And GT is a different story, supposedly. That's not even written by the original author anyway. So that's what the disconnect was, right?
GT's canon, so
it's canon now.
Okay, it is canon.
It was canon, and he gave it. Toriyama gave it a blessing. He gave it.
Okay, I'm wrong, but if that's where the disconnect was, the fall off, that's fine. But I don't think it fell off personally. I think it's been giving the energy it's always been given for over 2 decades.
No.
So we're gonna act like Dragon Ball just never happened?
Original.
That's the height of Dragon. It's Dragon Ball.
I'll wait for mine.
Okay.
It's that simple and mediocre.
First off, to go against what you like, I get what you're trying to say, Watts, but you even literally said we're still gonna watch it even with the bullshit that they're giving us right now. That phrase in itself tells you that what you're getting right now is somewhat of a form of a fall off because you considered something else peak in this anime, and then now you're saying this is bullshit. So there is a fall off somewhere, you just haven't figured it out yet. So for me, I wouldn't say that the fall off per se was GT because I actually liked GT for the most part, but I did feel like there was a dip in intensity and overall excitement aside from certain key moments like Kami said, Omega Shinron, you know, like a new damn Goku transformation, like all of that shit. So I can go with that or whatever. But for me, the actual fall off point was when we got into Super, where we basically regressed majority of its main characters, the character development that we've got out of them, even stuff down to power. We have limited them and pushed them backwards. Everything that we gained in Z and maintained for the most part in GT, whether you like it or not, or whatever, went backwards when we made it to Super. And though we do have great moments in Super, I'm not going to take from the Tournament of Power. I'm not going to take from characters like Hit and all of that. I'm not seeing Zeno. All of those are cool or whatever to a degree. But when you look at the season as a whole, you cannot say that we went into straight just straight up like battle shonen bullshit. And we lost all of the depth in the character development. Like there's not even a point in this anime in Super where you actually thought that our Earth that we know was going to end. Because guess what? There's no more even high stakes in Dragon Ball anymore. When we watched Z, you were actually concerned that when people were going to die. We weren't bringing people back with Dragon Balls every 5 seconds. We weren't wishing people back. There was an intensity and there was a level of watching these characters and really wanting to see how they were going to grow, how they were going to bend, and the stakes were high. Now in Super, let me just say, as one of my favorite characters being Vegeta, the fact that outside of them revisiting like the resurrection arc or whatever, they went like 20 episodes without showing that like the main side character. And they gave us a bunch of fluff and bullshit in between. And then they were like, we're going to make it up by giving you a little hint of a tournament, which was still bullshit. And then they give us the actual tournament. So out of all of that and how drawn out Super was, especially the Tournament of Power, we probably got 5 good episodes out of that where we broke the internet. But the season itself did not live up to Z. And we're not going to sit here and disrespect Z.
All right, who didn't go? Who
didn't fall off from Z?
I haven't went.
I haven't went, but I agree with everything Ebony said.
All right, fair. You just couldn't take.
I mean, she got it. Super was the fall off.
All right, being
I'm gonna just say just quickly. There was an inconsistency of characters. I mean, I don't know why the hell Gohan pulled out a Z sword. Nigga never used the power really. So I mean, that was a letdown of the miracle child. Nigga didn't even do anything miraculous but get eaten. I'm just saying the twins, Goten and Trunks, all that cool stuff they were doing, that flop. I mean, every time they start a story or start some Saiyan rise or anybody, if your name ain't Goku, you don't matter. That's just pretty much it. They only dragging Vegeta along because when Goku
he has a huge fan base.
And Broly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
drag him along because he has a huge fan
that's
base.
tough
But
because that means
they really be holding my nigga. And
it's literally the way of the
Toriyama.
shonen. Like at this point, I mean, no offense, but literally Goku Black should have won. The guy literally beat all the gods. But hey, shonen, good guys got to always win. There's no worry about any kind of thinking. I mean, the most I saw them thinking was dealing with Cell, where Bulma was having to do some, like, give me the bomb, do this and that. After that, hey, nobody cares for the Saiyan Man shit. Nobody cares for when they were fighting Pycon and all that other bullcrap.
Hey, don't you disrespect
Pycon.
Don't you disrespect Pycon.
Hey, don't disrespect
Pycon watered down.
Thunder Flash is one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies
Nobody even knows
ever.
who Pycon is anymore, so y'all stop it. Like,
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
That's not true at all. I can't defend that one.
Listen,
I
in the
love
video
Fight
game,
Club,
nobody.
but I love Janemba.
Listen,
Bring
don't
back
worry. When the video
Janemba.
game
Make
comes, go
Janemba
see
great
when
again.
Fight
All right,
Club.
hold on. Let's get Noiseless in here real quick. Did you have a take on the show?
I stopped really fucking with. So if you doing the whole continuity after,
of course,
after he did, I see Dragon Ball the original was fantastic.
That was
Bars.
Getting into Dragon Ball Z, I would say it fell off after the Cell Saga.
Told you.
Woo.
And that's not to say the Buu Saga was trash, but that's when the quality started dropping.
Even artwork.
I like GT, but like they said, Super. Nah, it's not really. You got some.
Don't let him bully you. Don't let him bully you.
Don't let him bully you. Super got some viral moments because a lot of the newer anime fans just like to look at fights. And that's pretty much
true.
what Dragon Ball Z is
pretty
at
colors.
this point.
I'm about to say that's what Dragon Ball's always been about.
It's got some fights and
No.
some colors, but
You
it's
know,
all
I feel like the only part I feel like it fell off on is the Future arc with Trunks and Goku Black. That arc I did not like. That's the part where I feel like it fell
No
off.
one enjoyed
that arc.
Zamasu.
I fuck with that arc heavily.
Any other part because it didn't make sense to me. That stuff didn't make sense to me.
We're gonna go a little rapid.
Kill that black guy.
Real quick. I'm not pressing my internet. So we're gonna go a little rapid right now. Just and listen. Well, for this one, just keep it a buck. We're gonna keep it a buck, please. One time for the one time.
Oh Lord, you better get some.
I'm ready.
And I'm gonna go first, real quick. I never really go first.
I ain't see what it was.
It was Naruto, OG Naruto.
Go down.
Hey, pop this count.
After the Sasuke retrieval arc, Dunyan.
Oh yeah, that's a
fell
no
off after
contest.
Konoha Crush.
The Sasuke retrieval arc is the last one of OG Naruto. What are y'all talking about?
No, they talking about the pillars too. They're gonna have like 50 pillars after that.
Yeah.
You got to count all.
I mean, but I don't count filler. What do y'all? I
No,
don't count
you
filler.
got to count all anime like Ebony said when we said Tommy good kill. We couldn't count the manga, so you know what I mean. Same rules apply. Same rules apply.
Keep that beat to fire. That beat to fire. They don't like the rules.
And listen, after Sasuke's retrieval arc is the chef's kiss. It's just like perfect, a perfect arc, and then you just get all these fillers. And then after the 3-year jump, you got bullshit, Psy, and all this other bullshit, and then more bullshit. And then it didn't pick up until
The fourth grade Shinobi War.
I'm sorry. I gotta. What the heck?
Bullshit.
I'll wait my turn because I'm confused. I'll wait.
Hey, I'm sorry. Noiseless. When did Naruto fall off? If it did fall off.
Are we including Shippuden?
No, they don't
include all of it. Shippuden, Boruto. I don't care.
All of it.
Okay.
We know Boruto is bullshit.
What?
No, it's not.
I said no. Boruto is bullshit.
Boruto's better than
I'm about to
Hashirama.
say, but that's universally known. So it's that like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boruto's better than Hashirama. Stop this.
Get Watson up out of here, man. But
Boruto's definitely had a pickup in quality.
They kind of started doing too much with the filler during the war.
Yeah, they had a lot of fights we didn't care for.
Yeah, and then but OG Naruto, like you said, if we're talking about the filler, the filler was kind of crazy. I saw a ninja ostrich that could talk.
Hey, don't talk bad about the ninja ostrich.
The ninja ostrich was lit, but it's a ninja ostrich fighting Naruto. I'm like, nah.
That is peak trash Naruto right
Tamari
there.
out here with a fucking ninja weasel.
I mean, but that's like,
Shout out to
they
the
got
ninja
summoners. It makes sense for her.
All the animals suck.
Real quick, I want to go a little faster. BMT, did you have when did it fall off for you?
Yeah, it fell off right after the goddamn tournament. Like after that, I just quit giving a shit about
the
them.
truth. Like the truth is in.
Yeah, after that, I said, well, I don't care about these kids because they just it doesn't even matter.
Hold on, real quick. We're just going a little fast, but we're going over time a little bit. My internet, I can't fucking trust it right now. Philly Anime Bull, when did it fall off for you?
Right after the Sasuke retrieval arc, I ain't watched that shit. It was like 3 years. I remember that in real time. That shit was like 3 years of fillers, trash fillers at that.
Guess what? At Galaxy Video, we selling the filler DVDs.
Yes, it was like 3 years of fillers. Nobody was watching that trash.
Hey, imagine selling
Naruto got a lot more filler than One Piece.
Hey, imagine selling
I want to say that. No, nigga, what are we talking about?
Listen, real quick.
There's maybe 100 episodes of One Piece filler. There's 200 plus episodes of filler in Naruto.
Thank you.
Afro, real quick. Listen, imagine selling a nigga a box set of fillers for $40.
Hey, get it how you live.
We used to be selling that the malls back then.
What is that nigga, Walmart?
No,
I definitely burned my fair share.
A mom and pop's anime store. We used to work there. So while we was reading a manga that was months and years ahead, niggas over here was still looking at fillers and shit. So yeah, I'm cool off of that. After that, it fell off.
Filler DVD for 40 ball. Fuck it.
Fuck no. I can go get
Ebony Moonbeam. When did Naruto fall off?
Sasuke retrieval arc.
Damn.
I'll be nice.
Watson, when did Naruto fall off?
Probably somewhere in there. I know going further into Shippuden until like at least the war. That's when shit got
Negro.
Not until the war started popping. That's when it was off.
When did Naruto drop off?
Sasuke retrieval arc.
Well, we are at a consensus of Sasuke retrieval arc.
No, see, it's not because
Wait, you're one. You're the few.
We're moving a little fast. There's a bunch of technical difficulties. Moving a little too fast.
I was gonna say you just skipped me.
I didn't skip you. Go ahead. I'm let you cook. You're a little long-winded, but I'm gonna let you cook.
No, it's simple. It fell off Konoha Crush before Sasuke retrieval arc.
Oh wow.
Told you. That's around the tournament. It's around the tournament time.
I didn't like Konoha Crush.
All right.
What?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna go through some examples. Other examples. Tokyo Ghoul fell off.
Nigga.
Real bad.
Nigga.
Real bad.
Watch it on Netflix. No, it's not on Netflix.
Promise
it fell off during the first season.
For the manga Negroes, please go read the Goldie Pond art. Please. Please.
What'd you say fell off in the first season?
Nothing. It was great.
Tokyo Ghoul at the end.
Yeah, you didn't watch Tokyo Ghoul.
I did. I watched it 3 times. That first season.
Hold on.
The second season was complete trash. The second season was complete and total trash.
Season 1, there ain't no way in hell.
You fell for the trap real quick.
But season 1? Season 1 was talked about for years. That's why people feel the way they feel about Tokyo Ghoul. Because season 1 was so fucking good. It was one of the greatest opening songs of all time. Each season.
That is
Preach!
Watch it out.
Reincarnation, first season, and then it dropped off. Season 2.
Season 2 is trash.
Season 2 was bad.
It was just a honey pack. He didn't need a honey pack to get it right. So I understand that. If you watch Darker Than Black, I know niggas didn't, but
Jesus Christ.
I definitely watched Darker Than Black.
Give us some credit. Golly.
I'm just adding first season magical, second season trash. Fall off. The fall off was before
where the 7 Daily Sins joint at?
I got you. Remember this anime? Trash.
Don't do that.
Okay.
But they had one
season was good.
They had one good season. That's all we had.
Here was second season trash.
The second season was good. And the spin-offs weren't that great either.
The spin-offs weren't great, and second season was not first season.
You know what else fell over the first season? Record of Ragnarok. Trash.
That's not true. I disagree.
Liar. You are a liar. It is not nothing.
I don't think so.
You a lie.
I can't agree with that one.
You are a liar.
It's the same thing they've been doing since season 1.
If you want to say Jack the Ripper,
guess what? You know what else fell off?
I liked it.
No, Jack the Ripper. Oh, B-Stars definitely did.
Out of here.
Yeah, that fell off. Yeah.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no B-Star. That's bestiality shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
He's not.
It's not beast. It's not technically bestiality if they're beast people. There's no human fucking.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Where's the violation button?
Hold on, he ain't lying.
I was just saying there was no.
That is true.
We violating the truth.
And also, don't Shield Hero trash.
Okay,
season.
the
Never
turtle.
watched it.
Turtle.
Why y'all gotta be? Listen, the turtle had importance. The turtle was important.
It's a
Turtle
B
was
rifle
drawn
shield.
the
That's the
fuck
best
out.
thing he
There
got out of
was
that
3
deal.
episodes where the turtle did not move, and it was just like talking and walking around.
It's a fucking
Nothing
turtle.
was happening. Nothing was happening. I don't care what the fuck it means next season,
The
but
turtle had
that
salvo.
season that shit was slow,
All right.
it was boring, and it dropped.
Also, my nigga Bull get your second
That
season.
joint took a nosedive.
It did drop off. There's no arguing.
I don't know why y'all introduced me to that shit because season 1, I finally got into it.
That first season
Guess
slaps though.
And guess what? Guess who else
We
had
ain't
bad?
talking about the manga, Emery. I'm not
Spy
going
X Family.
Yeah, this
Spy
fell off, too.
Family.
Spy
That's
X
what nobody
Family.
said. Spy X Family.
good.
That's why you don't say the X. Don't nobody say
I'm
Spy
saying
X
that
Family.
I'm
If you
a
can say it
X
right for
nigga.
Spy Family, you can say it right for Hunter x Hunter.
Listen,
That Ringing and Kings is crazy.
My family is slow.
Oh, Boji's my son too. So I mean, it was bad when he
Listen,
had a
that's
fall
a
off.
comeback kid, bro. That man.
Spy
Alright,
Family was great in season 1. Season 2 was so-so.
Listen, one
Season
time for
3
the
right now is like the whole first half.
listen, one time for the one time. I need everybody to keep it 100, please. One time. Can y'all do that?
it depends.
When did One Piece fall off?
Never.
Okay,
Fucking never.
please let me go first. Let me go first before you give it to the nine of
Yo.
to the nine.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
We know you
Keep
hate
it up.
One
When
Piece.
did-
This
You
guy
can
hate
catch
One
me
Piece.
on Long Ring Longland to this day.
Like, please, before you go to the non-objective One Piece fans, just give me this first, please.
Oh yeah,
please.
there's no objectiveness here. I'm a Oda stan.
Like, if I'm being honest, I do not think One Piece is bad by any means or anything of the sort. But when do I think it fell off? Is after part 1. Before the 2-year time skip, One Piece was wonderful. After that, a step down was taken. The arcs got way more bloated. The side characters got way less like value out of them. Like, I'll just be real with you, and the arcs like started to lose some of their quality.
Fishman Island trash.
Listen,
But I mean, like,
Fishman Island was definitely not
like,
Oda's
I'm just being real. Like,
work.
a step down. One Piece took a step down after the 2-year time cycle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got to think, Fishman Island was supposed to be the showcase. Like, these are niggas that would have been a problem post time skip. Like, and it just shows we're.
I mean, the arc
dusting
still
these
isn't
niggas. Get
good,
them
bro.
the
I'm
fuck
sorry,
out.
it's still not good.
Zoro
The arc still isn't good.
Zoro beat the final nigga. It wasn't even Luffy. Zoro beat Hody.
I'm just being real with you. Like, if I gotta think of a point where One Piece took a step back or fell off a little bit, it is after the 2-year time skip. I'm just being real. That's when they all got more bloated. That's when side characters got way less shine, way less value out of them, unless you were like a doctor or something. Like, just being real.
I agree that maybe there was a time where fucking Fishman Island, which is a super short arc for being a bad arc. There is no bad Oda arc in my book, but I'm as biased as they come.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I'm as biased as they come.
What was the arc after that one?
Fishman Island, and then they went to Punk Hazard, and then Punk Hazard into Dressrosa, Dressrosa into Zoe, Zoe into fucking.
It's a long way to get to Dressrosa.
There's another one we gotta save Afro comment last for. Ebony, when did it fall off for you?
Be honest with yourself.
Nah, I'm just being real. Like, you feel like everything leading up to it was great, and I disagree. I felt like it took a really long time, at least for me personally, to build up to where I was really invested. And then I would say, for me, maybe when we got into somewhere between like, I would probably say for me, I started to feel like, okay, we're getting slow again, closer to Zoe. Just because I did enjoy Dressrosa. I personally liked Punk Hazard. It was a little slow in Punk Hazard here and there, but I liked it. When I got to Zoe, I was like, okay, like, can we hurry up and get to fucking Wano? Like, that's kind of where I was. And for me to say that when I was binging it for 7 months straight, and that was my main anime, like, I just feel like that is where, for me, I finally got into the One Piece hype, and I was like, yeah, I'm a One Piece Negro. Like, I feel this shit. And then I was like, and here goes the slow pacing. Here comes all the extra shit. Like, are we ever going to get to something?
King Wolf, what do you think One Piece fell off? At what point do you think it did?
For me, it was more because at the beginning it was fun to watch. Like, it was fun, it was interesting, and it kept me entertained. But I guess after the electrical storm, the electrical guy. Yeah, after that, I'm sorry, I kind of just lost interest. Like, it wasn't nothing else really more, like, to me, better than that battle after that. But I could say it came up. It did come up big now. But no, yeah, after the electrical dude, Skypea, no, I fell off right there.
I feel like Skypea is where it got really good for me.
Well, I'm kind of.
I mean, it just the filler started getting heavily.
It's
irritating.
kind of.
There's not that much filler.
It's kind of.
I guess, but
it's not really filler.
I got a short attention span. I can admit that, and that just was not it.
The pacing is not that good, but I wouldn't say that there's so on record there's like 91 episodes of filler out of 1,000, but you have like it's just got bad pacing where you got the recap in the episode. We don't need to know about Roger being the Pirate King before every episode.
The recaps are
which they should be fixing when they do this new iteration, but my whole thing is I don't believe it fell off at all. Everything is necessary aside from pretty much the 91 episodes of filler. But even then, like Foxy during that filler with the Davy back fight,
the Davy back fight, which can still come into play.
Afro Luffy.
One thing I can say is I do like their filler compared to other anime.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. Actually,
it far between in One Piece,
but I still didn't watch none of it. Like I just skipped all filler. I did not care, honestly.
So let me.
Skipping filler is barely skipping anything.
So
that's what I'm saying. So it was like,
Okay, so and getting this out of the way, I don't feel like no meat was wasted with the One Piece because you have it in where, hey, what's that? Somebody mentions hockey. Nobody knew what Shanks was doing when he looked at the sea dragon. Then all of a sudden, they start inching their way better.
Well,
you had it with Usopp.
Skypea. Think about the mantra.
Right. And mind you, even Nami said, "Yo, technically, if Luffy was not rubber, he would be dead right now. He would have been dead." So, it literally, there were stuff that they did not have, which even Luffy, the captain, had to admit. Listen. If we go to the new world, we're going to just die.
Yeah,
so
we're getting lost.
We have to go train. I don't know why people think, well, they don't even know how to do hockey. Even Zoro got down on his knees and admitted to Mihawk, hey, bro, I need you to train me. Like, they all needed something because none of them had the skills for the new world. So I don't know why we're thinking that these guys that were just happy to go marry were just going to run up around the new world like it was. And mind you, Zoro said, yo, we're not playing. We're actual pirates. Kobe, shout out to the side characters that said we're nothing, but we're seeing Kobe doing some crazy stuff. We're seeing Hippo. We're seeing a lot of the people, Law, all the generation. They're actually
the worst generation are putting in work.
Yeah, so they're putting in work.
They were.
And actually, some of them actually were beating vice admirals around the new world. So it's not like side characters aren't doing stuff. That's the thing about One Piece that people don't understand. You could go off of the Straw Hats and go to other crews and be just fine. And that just shows a lot. Hell, you could jump over to the Navy with just Kobe and you'll be just fine. Like there's like so many different things going on. But the thing about it is it's the journey. That's the whole thing Luffy literally has been saying. I want to enjoy the journey. If that was the case, he would have got the last poneglyph right there with Rayleigh. What he said, hey, bro, shut up. I want to have the whole experience. Don't take nothing from it.
And you got to think, Rayleigh's not even the only person he's ran into that knew what the One Piece was already. Crocus, all the way back in fucking Reverse Mountain.
So in quick, I will say, yes, there are some fillers. But in all fairness, a lot of those people that they're meeting in fillers, are actually bumping into other main characters in the One Piece universe. So you gotta understand, he's a whole admiral now. Like Luffy has a whole fleet. So they're doing stuff. I think one of them is fucking with Shanks right now. So yeah, it's a pretty big world. It's
Bartholomew.
Oda has a whole world build. You got to think he's doing a world build. He's not just doing.
He's built the greatest fictional world we're ever going to see.
Go ahead, you got it.
Real quick.
Here we go.
Real quick, I'm gonna put up 5 more, and then we get because the internet is so nasty, it's ridiculous.
They don't like world build, Alpha.
That's
Demon Slayer.
It didn't stop.
It definitely did.
Why is this up on here? Why is this up on here? Why is this up here? It should not be up here.
But it did not stop.
Some of the worst character
It did not.
development we've seen in anime.
It might fall off this next arc, the Hashira training arc, because that's definitely the weakest arc to me. But
Yeah, you can say it at that point.
Yet.
But now, no.
Yeah, but if I recall,
Niggas just glazed Mugen Train for so long that
We're not gonna go solo on this one. We're just gonna take the group opinion. My Hero.
Ooh.
Yes.
The fall off was after Overhaul. After Overhaul, and then it picked up again for My Villain Academia. And
after Overhaul with that little girl, School Fair, nobody cared about that.
I agree. AOT.
Yeah.
About to hurt some feelings, boys.
Season 3.
Talk to him.
What was season 3?
Moonbeam.
It was right after it was when they were preparing to go
the rebellion against the military police, Levi's father, the gun, rod race, go off.
Kenny.
That entire spiel.
Talk to the Monray.
Kenny was.
Yeah, the first half of season 3 was kind of weak to me.
Did you just say Kenny was peak?
Was it not Return
You
to
didn't
Shinji?
love the interaction between Levi and Kenny? That was excellent.
I like that part, but overall, the first half of season 3.
I like Kenny. I like Kenny as a character.
We got 2 of the best scenes of Levi using the ODM gear outside of that mini series.
Hey, that man
up
was a
against the
menace,
fight
boy.
against Kenny.
That man was a menace.
Listen, I will always respect Kenny because he just showed up and started blasting.
Real quick. Was season 3 before Return to Shinshigumi? That one?
Shiganshi and yes.
Shuganshi.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
He said his in movie though.
Then they were going to.
he was thinking Rurouni Kenshin.
Where
He
the
was
fuck
thinking.
it is? I don't know where they live.
He was thinking Rurouni Kenshin. I called him a girl too.
Right. Shouts out to Rengoku. That ain't fall off at all.
We knew that dude was gonna die, bro. No, ain't no way.
And
That
then now
was-
fall off.
Shout out Zelmay. Zelmay knows.
You know what's funny? The main.
Zelmay need to be quiet.
You know what's funny? The main
he
character
knows.
of Attack on Titan only got one kill. Only got one kill with
Now,
alien gear.
I say that it did. Yes. Did
You know when Baki fell off.
There was
Man,
no
they
fall
got
off. There was no fall off.
Junior arc. The junior arc.
Y'all didn't like
It fell
seeing
off when
Muhammad
it
Ali
started.
Jr. get beat up.
No.
Muhammad Ali, he
No.
did that shit, bro.
Not how they was
loved
boosting that nigga up. No.
I loved it.
The way they boosted him up, like he's supposed to be Baki's rival,
But
and he
that's
can
why
finally
the
by
fall off
everybody
was
out there. No,
And then get right.
That was the whole
like
point.
just
It was
done.
like, think he went through and you were like, oh, this nigga's smacking everybody, and then you go back and you watch how he literally.
I'm gonna be for real, bro.
I am a Baki stan, yo.
They
Shout out to
started
you, bro.
playing dirty with Muhammad Ali, like jumping this nigga in the parking lot, outside the diner.
Everybody got their lick back. Everybody got their lick back on Muhammad Ali.
Bro,
Jr.
it got turned all the way around so quickly, so fast, and he didn't know what. Like,
Real quick, I'll take the individual and John. When did Bleach fall off?
I'll give you that honest, boy.
The bounce.
Too many times. That shit.
Bullbringer, everybody know that.
No, it was the Bout arc. It was the Bout arc because that is all filler. Damn.
yeah, the little vampire arc.
Yes, every bit of the Bounce.
Yeah,
was
that one
filler,
fell off.
man.
That fell off. Yeah, I
That
stopped
was the
watching
fall
after that
off.
You
completely.
didn't like it when they went to they went over there to the place and started, learning how to do hustle mundos and shit. What happened to that Shinigami that stayed over there, man? What happened to him? Is he dead? The red haired dude? Is he dead finally?
The one that stayed in Waco Mundo? No, I think he's still chilling.
What the fuck? What kind of damn? How do y'all go over there and they bring the nigga back? See what I'm saying? Like,
all right, real quick, tutorial question. I'm gonna start with Geek City Super Nerd. When did Pokemon fall off?
Ooh.
Shit.
Oh Lord have mercy. When do I?
Be careful. Be careful.
When they started getting big.
Thank you. Because
They just make, and then it turns into a martial art too.
Ideas.
They use the watches. What the fuck was that? When they started using the watches.
Yeah, the Gigamax.
Gigantamax.
I'm gonna say the
Minute
minute
they
that
started running out of ideas for like the designs for the Pokemon, they stopped being unique.
Oh, it fell off in season 5. That's easy.
Nah, but listen, Pokemon has gotten a lot better. The Pokemon designs are.
There's a Pokemon made out of trash. There's a Pokemon literally made out of
It
trash.
has a Garbodor is a special defense master. Garbodor is special defense is top
I'm just
tier.
waiting for Condom One. I'm just waiting for Condom One.
Noiseless. When did the Pokemon fall off? If you can remember.
I didn't care for Mega Evolutions, but I feel like it still was when they changed the animation.
Ooh, Hoenn League's a good answer.
It fell out when it stopped being about Ash. Honestly.
Well, that wasn't for 20-something years.
That's when I didn't like it.
And out of nowhere, he becomes the Pokemon master, and we didn't get to see how it happened. Out of nowhere.
What? You just wasn't watching then, is what you're saying.
Watching on YouTube. It actually was on the news. It literally was actually on the news. It actually made.
I was about to say we literally we talked about when Ash lost time after time. Whether you're talking about the Orange League.
Everybody knows when Ash won the championship. We're not going to do that.
It took him 20 years, but he got there.
It fell off in season 5, man. I'm telling you.
After the Johto League and Ash, Misty, and Brock split up, we're like we couldn't give it a shit. The original group
off.
They were like we couldn't answer. Once the original group broke up,
that was season 5, season 4 or 5 when Misty and Brock were gone.
Pokemon.
For me?
Yeah, when did Pokemon fall off for you?
Pokemon.
I kind of fell off after the Hoenn arc, actually.
We already got the Hoenn. Philly Amy book.
Classy.
After the originals left, I was like, I can't fuck with this joint no more. After Misty was gone, I'm like, it ain't the same.
Me? Pokemon fell off after like the first 10 episodes. Y'all know.
That's crazy.
Remember, he ain't a Pokemon. He not a Pokemon
Negro.
There had to be a violation.
Cut his mic off. He's done.
I mean, I know you were fucking with
King Wolf. King Wolf, what you got for Pokemon?
Yeah, it's actually 2 parts. One is when he started like turning into some, like he had to do the same move as Pikachu or some crap. I didn't know what that part was.
He's talking a low.
It was that part, and then when they started like just get into the mega size monster, like they turning huge now. I'm like, what's the point now? Like, what's going on here? What are we actually doing? I didn't know what was going on, and this is just me coming back and forth on Pokemon. If I had to say if it fell off sooner, it was like after the first arc, after the first few episodes too. It's like it was just
so post Indigo.
Quick question: Are we basing this off of bias or more in terms of? Are we basing this more off of bias or more in terms of like? Facts.
Every answer tonight has been biased.
I was gonna say it's all been biased.
Damn.
I like Pokemon, but I just didn't.
No one cared about Pokemon breeder Tracy.
For the Yu-Gi-Oh Negroes, when the Yu-Gi-Oh fell.
I'm sorry.
After OG, no. I'll tell you, not after OG, but it's somewhere around GX. Somewhere around GX.
Yeah.
Dungeon Dice Monsters.
That's when it fell off.
I'm like, how are these niggas battling on motorcycles with Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Like, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, 5Ds in the beginning. I was like, man, what the hell is this motorcycle shit? But by the end of that show, I was like, that might have been the best series overall. Like 5Ds, I'm like,
I stopped when I dated.
I couldn't get into it.
They straight up had a convict out of jail out there doing
it. Hey, once the Pharaoh left, I was like, well, I don't know why we got the show still
because
going.
GX was arguably the best season.
Thank you.
They was dueling in the pen. What are you talking about? They was dueling in solitaire.
Jaden Yuki was that dude.
Jaden was I don't know. That was a
Jaden was that dude because Yuki was getting ass pulls. Jaden was out there scrapping.
And Yugi was just making up random effects for cards that never.
Mystical Elf ain't got no effect.
None at all.
Yugi was cheating. We know the Pharaoh was cheating, but
Yes,
Jaden
he
was
was.
actually
was
coming up
cheating.
with like 5D chess moves on his day. I'm like, bro, you should have lost, bro. You only down to 200 life
Listen,
points.
hey, it's Wednesday. It's Roundtable. Over. You know, when anime was just over for niggas. It was just John. The internet was over for me because he's like, yo, listen, you're not gonna have a good show today. Niggas gonna have to carry you. So shout out to everybody on here for carrying me with my 4G internet. I was sitting next to a bum on the for the Wi-Fi, John. So
You gotta get that T Wi-Fi booster, bro.
So listen, I did want to run this by y'all. How do you feel about MCs that are game changers and game managers? Shout out to Cam Newton. So for example, Goku is a game changer for Namek. A game manager is for the people that are around him that can carry him up, which would be Natsu. Natsu is a game manager. He's not a game
Fuck
changer.
Fairy Tail.
So that is going to, if y'all like it, that'll be a topic for next week for Roundtable. We're gonna put a bunch of main characters on there, put a bunch of MCs on there, or we can put a bunch of villains on there also.
Ooh, there's definitely some villains that have carried some anime.
Griffin is a leader and a manager.
A game changer, Aizen. A game
Dio.
manager
Oh God,
would be Orochimaru. Sorry.
Hey, don't you talk bad about Orochimaru.
Orochimaru is a game manager, but he did kill Aruzen, so shout out to him.
I was gonna say
he was getting stuff done.
First nigga we saw competently use the Reaper Death Seal.
Yeah, shout out to King Wolf. He was on here. We're gonna give Negroes a chance off TikTok, so shout out to them.
Shout out to Orochimaru and everything he got going on.
I didn't know what gender was Orochimaru. What gender is Orochimaru?
Orochimaru is whatever you want to be.
I was gonna say whatever he feels like.
Listen, before BMT gets a strike down, we are all inclusive on the roundtable. So whatever you identify as, we will, address
You can they them to your heart's content. We don't give a fuck.
What is Frieza? I'm pretty sure Frieza had a dick. Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, Velma out here being flagrant.
But are snakes asexual anyway?
They are. They are.
Frieza's asexual. Guess Orochimaru's asexual.
What's the topic? I just came back. My bad.
I don't know how
We don't even know what Pikachu is. So.
Pikachu. I'm not gonna answer. I was gonna say Pikachu is fucking, but
Pikachu's definitely fucking.
King Wolf, we appreciate you for this.
Appreciate being here, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Future roundtable episodes. You're very difficult on TikTok, but you was good on here, so I appreciate that.
Wait, who are you on TikTok?
August. That's August.
Augustus. It's Augustus.
My bad.
I'm sorry, Augustus.
We gotta
y'all good. Everybody gets it down. Well, I ain't want to go too hard on y'all this time. You know what I'm saying? I'll trust me. Once I get more comfortable being up here, this is my first time doing something like this, so it was a very good experience.
Cool.
I appreciate him code switching for on here, so that's cool.
Right.
So
did a good job.
Bled Cartel, aka the Shiesty Sorcerer, aka the 4G Negro that kept logging on. But listen, Geezer the Super Nerd, what you got going on? Get everybody the outros.
Let's go.
Do it before Cam gets kicked off again.
4 shows, one in New Orleans.
They've been hating on Cam.
Nirvana, I got that in August the 24th. Tupelo Con, I got that March the 16th. A show in New Orleans, March the 10th. I also will be in Geekdom Con the first day at 3 o'clock performing. So it's a lot, and I'm actually have my plane ticket booked to be able to shoot my music video for Chasing Jill in Texas. So yeah,
shout out to Reginald, everything he got going on. Shout out to Overall 99 Media.
Thank you, Reginald.
Shout out to Geezer the Super Nerd, having shows, getting that money. Shout out to you, everything you got going on, sir. Noiseless Poet.
You know what I'm saying?
He's playing Power World on the other screen.
How you know anything about what I got going on? You know.
AKA, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I was going to say, you caught me.
Shout out to Power World.
I've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on. I'm trying to figure out what lane I want to switch over into because I'm trying to come up with like some
Stream that shit. Stream that Power World shit. Stream
I
that
have
shit.
been. I'm trying to come up with some like some 1 minute anime content videos. So I'm thinking about like explaining like nin abilities or something like that.
Power systems are always good.
Yep, power systems are. Trying to do more reviews too. But that's
Izakai King's doing that with Izakai King's doing that with One Piece and JJK. So I mean, do that with Hunter. Why not?
Right.
Figure out, explain me that nin system so I can appreciate that shit more, a little bit more.
I appreciate you calling this shit, but I got you.
They don't like Hunter.
Well, look, I'm not shitting on it. Just like
shout out Hunter X Hunter.
That's a good idea, Emory. I like that.
Ebony Moomin, what you got going on?
Cosplay and shit talking in the Blerd community is my specialty. So you can find me on TikTok at Ebony_Moonbeam. You can also find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time on the female Blerd-led podcast Waifu Views. We are finishing up our detective anime series. We will be talking about ID Invaded as well as playing a fun little game. Before we get back into our regularly scheduled programming, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube under Waifu Views. And I will be having some cosplays and more content coming to you guys, hopefully by the end of next week on Ebony_Moonbeam.
You see, I'm on a limited time schedule because come on, my 5G could go out anytime. Come on, let's speed it up. Watson.
You find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Watson whatever, anime whatever. That's that. Next.
I'm being difficult, even if I go off. Y'all
I was going to say, we know how to keep
Wait. Hold on.
You see, I had the formula. Niggas want to speed through it. Like, no, I got problems.
Give me 5 seconds. Shout out to Static Sosa. Shout out to the Broken Wrist Boys. All right.
Oh.
All right. Now next.
Oh my
God. You starting shit with me every pod. You starting shit with me every pod, Watson.
So, what's going on, y'all guys?
BMT.
Yeah, what's going on, you guys? BMT, Blerd Media TV. You can find me on TikTok. Also, I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a local Tekken tournament on the release date. Sign up. You know what I'm saying? Cash prize will be $50.
Tekken 8 euros.
So if you definitely feel like you might have some sauce with Tekken, let us know. But definitely you can find me on TikTok. You'll find me on YouTube at BMT Business Minded Talk, or on TikTok at Blerd Media Television. Catch me around here on the Blerd Cartel, Roundtable, or wherever they call me at. And also on TikTok whenever they do 3-episode rule. So see you guys.
Yeah, Afro Comedy.
Of course, you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. You can catch me here on the Blerd Cartel Friday night, yours talking wrestling with Cam. You can also catch me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right after this, we got casual conversations coming up. We finna talk about Taylor Swift versus AI and a bunch of other ratchet shit on the internet. So you know the vibe, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Yes, sir. Philly Anime Boy.
Philly Anime Boy. You can catch me on TikTok talking shit about anime, video games, sports, anything like that, and some crazy takes. I don't hear nobody say Luffy will beat the hell out of Naruto, but that's a topic for another time. But yeah, catch me on TikTok.
King Wolf, what you got going on? You getting on with us tonight on TikTok?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on. But basically, Again, if anybody didn't know, my name is Augustus Hatcher. I'm a Great Dane breeder, so I show all my animals on TikTok as well. I do comic talk as well, especially Marvel versus DC stuff. If anybody got battles they like to talk about, I'm your guy. YouTube, KWG Gaming 313. That's what I do on MK11 and MK1. If you're down and if you don't know what MK is, it's Mortal Kombat 1. If you want to get the smoke, hit me up. What's good?
Oh, he's one of them dog breeding Negroes. Okay, well.
Stop being thirsty, Ocean.
I was gonna say she trying to get a Great Dane. What you talking about?
She gonna beat me up after this.
Appreciate him coming on. Follow Blur Cartel, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. Twitch,
great experience, by the way.
Excellent. At the 5G network. We're gonna do Friday Night Year tomorrow.
Yeah, Thursday night Year.
We'll talk about the Royal Rumble coming on Saturday. Talk about
You're freezing up, Cam.
Friday Night Year is gonna be taped tomorrow as opposed to Saturday. Wrestling Negroes. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Punk versus Cody. Apparently, we'll talk about the Netflix deal.
The Rock being the board, being on the board.
WWE, allegedly, so it's a big thing for them. So,
Came back Stone Cold.
He already came back 2 WrestleManias ago.
Thank
you. He said, "Thank you." They go, "What?" I said, "Thank you."
We're in 4G territory.
I was about to say, did we lose Cam because we're all behind this?
I was gonna say, shout out to the Friday Night Year promo, bro.
Right? Why couldn't it have been wife reviews?
I wish a wrestler would come out and push it off the damn thing. Can we get okay, Honey and Cocoa?
Honey Cocoa Pod.
Hey, I can dig it.
You gotta love the technical difficulties, folks. This is how you know that the content is authentic.
Authentic.
Damn, you're not even on screen, bro.
Right, you can't even see what you're talking
That was the circle of death.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to the nasty work. I don't know why I'm side by side with my nasty work.
I want to say, what the hell?
Two Cam.
That boy used a shadow clone.
Shadow